Alright guys, we got a quick, I think 12 book submission from CGC. All modern stuff. We'll go through it, tell you a little bit about what we got. Stick around. Alright guys, so before we get started, you know the deal. X-Men 1 Special Collector's Edition, giving this away to someone when we hit 2,500 subscribers. Getting closer and closer. So leave a comment below to get your chance to win that. I'll send it to you free of charge. All you gotta do is leave a comment. So we're gonna go through these. I already went through, opened the box, so they've all been bagged. So no surprises for me, but some surprises for you. So we're gonna pull these off one at a time. We'll go through them. We'll talk a little bit about them. First book up. This is one of the hottest books in the market right now. This is Absolute Batman #1. These books just continue to go up in value. Great story. Overall, really good book. This one is a 9.8 white pages. Again, I'm not a big fan of the artwork on this one, but man, it's a good story, and they just keep shooting up. You know, this book came out, and then like everything, DC tried to capitalize, and then they started making absolute everything. Marvel's doing the same thing right now with the Ultimate line. So you know, if you put good content out, I don't care. This is good content, so this one's okay. So Absolute Batman 1, 9.8. There are a couple of these in the lot, so let's pull out the next one. Another Absolute Batman #1, 9.8 white pages. Again, if you can get your hands on this book, I think it's going to hit a plateau and then come back down. But right now, it's definitely, if you can get a good price on it, pick it up. So last one more Absolute Batman #1, and again CGC 9.8 white pages. So again, pretty hot book. I would say it's a book I'd pick up now if you can get it at a reasonable price. I don't think it's gonna drop a lot in value. I do think it'll plateau at some point. Not sure when that's gonna be, but it is pretty popular, and like I said, great story. If you get a chance to read it. So we'll keep going through these. Next up, the Christopher negative space variant Wolverine #1. Some of these I love, some of these I hate. I really like this one. I like the yellow a lot. It's a really, you know, his art style's but I do like the yellow. The yellow really pops. So 9.8 white pages. You know, he does this with a lot of stuff. The artwork, not the yellow artwork, is really good. If you look at it up close, it's really crisp and clean. I'm pretty sure he does his art on a computer, which it's still art. He's still doing, you know, something I can't do. So this is the negative space variant Wolverine 1, the Christopher variant, 9.8 white pages. All right, next book up, Ultimate Universe 1 Year In. This is kind of a, like I said, you know, they're doing the Ultimate stuff. This is 1 year in. This is the Cappuccio cover, I think is his name. 9.8 white pages. I do like the Ultimate Wolverine. I like the mask. So I think it's pretty cool. This is Alessandro Cappuccio art. Alessandro Cappuccio cover. It is a play on the Marvel Comics Presents 77. So the cover's kind of an homage to that. 9.8 white pages. Some of the Ultimate stuff's really good, and some of it's really bad. So if you read comics, you know, some's really good, some's really bad. Just Ultimate Spider-Man was fantastic. Ultimate Black Panther was horrible. Predator versus Wolverine. This is the Barron's variant cover. This is a pretty cool cover. I like this one a lot. 9.8 white pages. I like the like rustic style that he has. I don't know if you get what I'm saying with that, but it's just it's the tones are dulled down a lot. I just really think they look cool. His Predator is also really awesome on that. I think he does a great job with the Predator. So yeah, Predator versus Wolverine #1, 9.8 white pages. Next book up. Obviously, it's a reprint of Amazing Fantasy 15. Actually, a surprisingly high value book. It's actually a Spider-Man collectible series #1. Surprising the value these books go for, it being that it's a reprint. But yeah, what do we get here? 9.6 white pages. So yeah, I don't know why I got a 9.6. I did look this over. I mean, there's a tiny tear at the staples. Maybe that's what they're giving us. But yeah, surprisingly, like I said, this book goes for a lot of money. Easier way to read Amazing Fantasy 15 than if you were to buy an Amazing Fantasy 15. I'm also pretty confident if you bought an Amazing Fantasy 15, you're probably not going to read it, you know. But hey, if you can afford it, maybe so. So got another one of these. These do have the Spider-Man label on them. So this again, Spider-Man Collectible Series #1. These came out in 2006, and again, 9.6 white pages. So again, probably some tiny tears around the staples. I don't really see anything else. The corners are crisp. Color's good. It's not a glossy paper. It's a different kind of paper. It almost feels like the exterior paper on these feels like the interior pages. So yeah, 9.6. Got the custom logo label. You can see there's Spider-Man on the front, and then New York City and stuff on the back with the Spider-Man logo. Again, books go for ridiculous amounts of money. It's surprising how much they go for, actually. All right, next up, Incredible Hulk 181. This is the facsimile cover, the foil edition. Lots of these been graded. I never understand why they don't get 9.9s and 10s. This one is a 9.8 white pages, but even this book, it's flawless. You know, the corners there's no bindery tears. The corners are sharp. The staples are tight, and they give it a 9.8. I don't understand that. I'm not complaining about it, but I definitely don't understand it. It's always a mystery to me. Not that I'm upset. 9.8 white pages is good for that book, but yeah, foils, man, those are the books. If you want to get 9.9s and 10s, foils are the way to go. Because they don't have the bindery tears. All right, got another one. Same book, Incredible Hulk 181 foil edition. Again, 9.8 white pages. Same thing with this one. I mean, it's flawless. I'm not, like I said, not upset. Just seems surprised that it doesn't get the higher grades. But yeah, cool book. You know, I got the original, and I love that book. I do like, they made a German reprint in like 1999 that looks exactly like the original, except for it's in German. That's a really cool book too. And you know, they've made, I don't know, 15 or 20 different reprints of that. So this is Batman Comic Book Day Special of the Batman 608. This is the Jim Lee Hush run. This is probably my favorite comic book story of all time. Really loved reading this book when it came out, or this series when it came out. I think the original series came out in early 2000s. This one was from 2023. So 9.8 white pages again. Foil cover. Again, should be a 9.9 or a 10, but it's not. I'm not complaining. I think this was the cover that was the second printing on the original one, which goes for a lot more than the first printing. But this was the first Hush. And on this, they actually messed up when they printed it, and I think page 6 and 8 are swapped. So it doesn't. If you read this book, it actually reads out of order, which is kind of funny. I think they did that on all the Batman Day issues. I think they all got those pages swapped. All right, so last book up, guys. Red Sonja #1. This is from Dynamite Entertainment. This is the ZU cover. They make a ton of these covers, so it goes like cover A, cover B, cover Z. This is cover ZU, so that tells you how many they made. This is Jenny Friesen cover. I really like her stuff. I think she's a fantastic artist. 9.8 white pages. It's a foil, so not surprised there. She's probably one of my favorite artists out right now. I think her work is so good. The details, and again, it's hard to see it, the details in the cover because of the foil, but I mean, everything is like perfectly proportioned. Even like little folds in her where her like armpit and shoulder meet, like it's how you would look. I mean, it almost looks like she takes a photo and then draws over it. Even like the muscles and the like the stomach, you know, face is very proportionate, ears are proportionate, fingers are perfect, arms are the exact right length, everything about it. Even like the little fold in the inside of the elbow that you would get. You know, she's just on a different level than what most people are. I've been lucky enough to like meet her at a few conventions, and she's a super nice lady. She does mainly, you know, female risque artwork, but her stuff's just really good, and I really appreciate her art every time I see it. So that's all we got, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you learned something new, found something out, seen something you liked. So we'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget, leave a comment below, be entered for the X-Men 1, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great one. Bye.